What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Whew. So much. First of all, if you're on the Friday morning chat and meditation, thank you so much for holding such loving space for me and everybody else today. It was a really powerful conversation. I'm just so grateful for all of you. If you have not joined us, they're really neat. They're just little conversations about anything and everything going on in the world, and we come together and we talk and we air some things out, and then we always land in a mindful, kind of elevated perspective, and it's just a really empowering thing. And then we meditate, and it's really groovy. So forgive the sirens. There's lots of life going on outside these walls. But there's been a lot of activity in my personal circle and new news, and some of it exciting, some of it scary. I just had a couple client calls back to back, and there's, I think at the end of the day, it's about how we show up, right? Like, we can want people to be showing up differently for us. We can want people to meet us where we are. We can want people to get it, or be better, or try harder, or be different, or hear me, or stop doing that, or, we can want all these things for these people in our lives around us, whether it's clients, coworkers, friends, family members, strangers on the internet. And I think it's really important to remember that how we show up matters too. Like, what are we bringing to the party? What are we bringing to the table? I was just talking to a student who was saying, I just don't trust that person. And then we kind of talked through it, and then he realized, well, I'm not showing up trusting of that person. I'm not showing up in trust. I'm not giving what I want, right? Like, I'm not showing up as an example of what I would expect from this person. And so that's one side of things. As far as people meeting us where we need to be met, I have a friend who, in my mind and my heart, is not showing up for me the way that I would like, and the way that I need, per se, from this person. And so I've been looking like, well, how am I showing up? I've been doing that part, and I feel like that's all kind of clear and clean. And then it's like, okay, well, if that's not the issue, then what's going on? And I thought, because everyone's in their own world and kind of on their own path and their own journey right now, like, it's a very big possibility that people can't meet us where we are because they can't even meet the moment where it is. Does that make sense? Like, they're just in survival mode, or having a really hard time wrapping their head around certain things, or making peace with certain things, or moving through certain things. And if they can't do that, then they're certainly not going to be able to show up for you. And it doesn't mean they don't love you. It doesn't mean they don't care. It doesn't mean that some part of them someday will understand what you're talking about, or what you're going through. But in this moment today, it just might not be an option. And that can be disappointing on the receiving end. That can be hard too. But ultimately, we're all responsible for taking care of ourselves. So it's about finding other ways to get our needs met, finding other people that can hold space in that way. And then maybe even like being our own champions and our own friends and our own sounding boards, showing up for ourselves in this time too, and really strengthening those abilities. It's another opportunity of the moment. So yeah, I think those are really two good takeaways. I hope they speak to you and serve you in this moment. The other thing real quick that I want to share that made me laugh so hard is one of the people on the call in the Friday chat, he said that he was watching something on TV and just kind of had this giggle fit out of nowhere, this total laughing fit for 20 minutes. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I said, I wish that for all of us today, that we have some kind of giggle fit, or have our own little dance party, or listen to our favorite song, or, even if you have to kind of manufacture the moment a little bit, or seek out your favorite song, seek out something that makes you laugh, just really think about what really tickles me, what really brings me joy, even if it's not a natural thing that rises up and you have to kind of muscle it a little bit, like we've been talking about. It is worth fighting for. And I think in these moments, choosing to find a little joy, and laughter is a great stress release too. It just is, you know, it's another way to kind of release some pent up energy, some pent up stress, some pent up frustration. Like laughing is another way through that as well. So, and honestly, you guys, I just really feel more than anything these days, it's like we have to keep our health up, we have to keep our spirits up, and we have to just keep being the light because that's the choice, you know. And I wasn't going to talk about this today, but we're here now, so I'll share it with you. A temporary student of mine last year, one of the first workshops I led, she was feeling kind of down about things, and she's like, when there's so much darkness, when there's so much heartache and so much struggle, like, and I'm having a hard time, you know, finding the light in the darkness, finding the joy, finding the gratitude, finding the love. Like if I'm just having a really hard time, like finding it, like then what do you do? And the first thing out of my mouth was, if you can't find the light, you might have to be the light. And that's just how it is too. And there was kind of a collective moment of like, whoa, you know, because when you hear something and you know it's true, you know it's true. You know it. Part of you reacts to that. And so I say that on our Friday chats, you know, just have a great day, go be the light. It's a good day for a good day, which I got off a coffee mug that makes me so happy. You know, but I think that really is it. Like sometimes it is up to us to just go be that light. I think I even wrote a blog called Finding the Light in the Darkness, or Being the Light in the Darkness, so you can go find that. It was about a moment I had with my dad when he was sick, and we just ended up in the middle of just total shit and chaos and heartache and struggle, laughing our faces off. And I think it's important to remember that it's available, and it's not escapism. I mean, maybe it is, but for like a minute, you know, but it's not denying the reality of things. It's not escaping. It's not bypassing. It's just doing what you can do to, and I think laughter boosts our immunity, actually. Like feeling good and being happy and joyful actually like helps our body's immunity and overall well-being. So there's just another plug for this, what I'm talking about. But you know, go find a way to have a giggle-fest or a dance party, or just, you know, kind of find a way to find the light. And if you can't find it, go be it, because it allows other people to do the same, as Marianne Williamson says. And it's contagious. You know, laughter is contagious, love is contagious, joy is contagious, and raising your vibrations, your state of being, coming from this more peaceful, joyful, loving place, even for a day, automatically affects the world around you in a positive way. So that's what I'll leave you with on this Friday. Go be the light, find the light, both, all the above. You can do it. We can do it. We're in this together. All right. Have a good one. Bye.